5 haunting dark tourism destinations from around the world. 1. Murambai Genocide Memorial Center, Murambai, Rwanda. The Murambai Genocide Memorial Center in Rwanda was once a college. In 1994, around 50,000 people were killed there during the Rwandan Civil War. About 65,000 Tutsi refugees came, thinking they'd be safe, but they were trapped and not given food or water. A Hutu militia supported by the government killed them. Only 34 people survived. During the 100-day Rwandan genocide, over 800,000 civilians, including many Tutsis, were killed by Hutu militias. The Murambai Genocide Memorial Center opened in April 1995 and is one of 6 national genocide memorial sites in Rwanda. Has more than 800 mummified bodies and skeletons to remember the terrible events and honor the victims. 2. The Catacombs of Paris, France. In the 18th century, Paris faced a big problem with overcrowded cemeteries and diseases spreading from improper handling of bodies. To solve this, they turned underground limestone quarries into the Catacombs of Paris, about 65 feet beneath the city. It's like a maze where over 6 million people are laid to rest. Nowadays, people can take guided tours to learn its history and see millions of human skulls and bones on the walls. 3. Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary, Alcatraz Island in San Francisco Bay, California. One of San Francisco's top attractions is Alcatraz Island in San Francisco Bay, often called The Rock. It used to be a brutal federal prison that closed in 1963. Famous criminals like Al Capone and a machine gun Kelly were held there. Alcatraz is famous in movies and music. Now, it's a U.S. national park with more than 1.5 million visitors yearly. People can join guided tours and explore the prison's main cell house, dining hall, lighthouse, and other places on the island. 4. Cape Coast Castle, Cape Coast, Ghana. In 1653, the Swedish Africa Company built Cape Coast Castle in Ghana to trade gold and timber. Later, it became a terrible part of the Atlantic slave trade. People called one of its doors the Door of No Return. It's believed that captured Africans walked through it to ships for the Middle Passage and never came back. Some think the door might not be linked to the slave trade but used for waste disposal. In the 1970s, Cape Coast Castle turned into a museum and monument. UNESCO, a global organization, named it a World Heritage Site to protect it for future generations. It's important to many, including Black Americans like former President Barack Obama, who visit to connect with their history. 5. Chernobyl, Pripyat, Ukraine. On April 26, 1986, a big disaster happened at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in Ukraine. It exploded, and the place became dangerous and ruined. People can't visit it now because of a war, but since 2011, some people have been going there for dark tourism. Pripyat, the nearby town, is like a ghost town with empty schools, hospitals, and an amusement park with a Ferris wheel and bumper cars. It's said the land might need up to 20,000 years to get better after the radiation. Sometimes, they let people take short guided tours in the area, but there are strict rules to stay safe. In 2019, about 200,000 tourists went there. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others.